I feel like we're very low. How low?
Shorty
can
got
we
low,
go?
low.
Scooch over on over here.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole
Where did
club
that
was
come from?
looking at her.
Good morning.
She hit the flow. Woo! Next thing you know.
Shorty got low. I don't know why we have this stuck in our heads right now.
I don't either.
Maybe it has something to do with the fact that we got a new margarita machine, you guys.
What?
Many thanks to Joseph Basanta,
What up, Joseph?
who
What up?
heard our plea for a margarita machine, and he freaking came through. Look at this, you guys.
I've been asking for like, what is even happening? What is even happening?
I mean, I can't with you all,
Ask and ye shall receive.
right? I mean, what? Like,
This
now
is
I'm
what
starting to
this is
think.
what it looks like. It's over on my desk over there.
Yeah.
There's a big box over there. It has that in it. I'm gonna make some
Cooling
margaritas.
cups. We have cooling cups. This is amazing. Thank you, Joseph Basanta.
Oh my God, Joseph!
I mean, wow. I mean, it's just incredible, you guys.
What?
Shows
are about to get lit. So what's gonna happen up in here?
quick update on books. We continue to do a daily shipment, and we're still addressing. We're
Yes.
working on addressing.
I just finished signing all the books.
All of them are signed.
They're all done.
And so now we just need to keep on addressing
Shipping.
envelopes. Here's the thing, though. Cindy Shuchuk, if you're out there, need your shipping address. There's some of you who I have asked repeatedly using the email that you sent via PayPal to give me a shipping address, and you haven't. So
Yeah.
I issued a few refunds this morning because, listen, we can't send you a book when we don't know where to send
We're
it.
like trying very hard. We're like, what do we think the address is?
Right, and it's not coming to us.
It's not. We can't.
It's just
it doesn't
not.
come. Doesn't come easily for us. Because if we could imagine what your address is, we would also imagine what the winning lottery numbers are at our local lottery, and we would be retired.
Exactly.
That's what we would do. Also, on top of that, we would drink some margaritas to celebrate our winning lottery numbers out of our new margarita machine.
Thanks.
What?
Thanks to Joseph Basanta.
Joseph, you are the winner today.
In any case, most books are going out to you, but if you were excited and you ordered a book, and thank you for doing that,
Yes.
I have issued you a refund if I, in fact, cannot get a hold of you to give me your freaking address. So
we need freaking addresses, people.
But
and
the
then we can
reason-
send the books.
The reason I'm picking on Cindy Shuchuk is because we already have hers inscribed. The others we hadn't inscribed yet, so it's no big deal. But hers is already ready to go. So we just need to know where to send it, Cindy.
Yeah. So, anyways, guess who's having a bad morning today?
What do you gotta bring me into this? What do you gotta?
You did not have a very successful
Shut up,
evening.
horse shorts. Shut up. Shut
You
up.
did not do well.
Horse shorts.
Someone who's very upset by your terrible, terrible night is your girl, AOC.
I am once again asking for her support. Her
And
financial support.
You have that, and I don't know about her financial support. You definitely have her moral support. She apparently put out one of her like Instagram live videos. You know the ones like where she's like
Yeah.
shook over how vegetables
She's like,
grow.
oh my God, I have a thing in my kitchen. It sucks the food in and then it grinds it. And I think it's called a garbage disposal. That's right.
Anyway, she put out another video in which she says, in part, if you're feeling sad or feeling down, let yourself feel that way. The time is always right to come back.
This is
So I think she's thinking...
she told me this morning and I didn't believe that was.
She was like, you're
I was
making
like,
that up.
I was like, we're being like somebody's punking us, right? Like that's not an actual
Oh, no.
person that's in
That's what she said.
a position of power saying that, right? She's not saying that. And then she's like, no, she actually did that on like an Instagram story.
That's real. Those
Okay.
words are real.
All right.
If you're
Uh-huh.
feeling sad or feeling down, feel it.
Come
That's
on. Feel it. She
Feel the vibration.
She totally stole that from Marky Mark, you guys. I feel like he should sue her. He should sue her. It's not cool.
So anyway, wise words from AOC as per
Really,
usual.
it's wise words from Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Also, Alex So Jones apparently was arrested within the last few days for a DUI because he's still married to the woman that we thought he had divorced at least a year ago.
I don't understand what's happening there.
They were out to dinner, downed an entire bottle of sake, and then they got into a fight, and he stormed out of the restaurant and drove. She called the cops, and she was like, my husband's been drinking, and he's driving. So they pulled him over, arrested him. He like blew into the thing. And now he's even talking about it on his show. I don't listen to that show because that dude is mental.
Yeah.
So
here's the thing. Never a good idea to drink a whole thing of sake and then get in a car.
No.
What you should do is drink from your margarita machine and
the comfort of your
stay
own
at home.
office.
Stay at home or at your office.
That's
broadcast after you've had some drinks from your margarita machine. That's what you should do. That's what you should do instead.
cannot believe
right,
it.
Joseph? Right, Joseph?
Also, update on Jimmo Cam. Jimmo hasn't responded about us offering to send him back the equipment that he so generously gave us.
Jimmo, what
So-
are you doing? Are you out there?
We don't know what to do.
You need to respond to us in a couple days.
Yeah, because we really feel bad that you spent all this money on stuff that we're not going to be able to use for that purpose.
We're not using it right now.
So that's the update on that.
That's that.
Should we also just like at this point make a wish list of things that we want?
Yeah, because I need. I do it. Well, I need.
I'm just kidding. Don't buy us things, you guys.
Don't buy
That's
us.
so nice.
Don't buy us
but wow.
anything because it is really it's crazy. We need to also talk about how Biden is elevating the discourse by yelling at a guy in the audience and telling him that he's full of shit.
Did you guys see this video? It's causing some backlash on the
feel like-
interwebs.
I feel like when you tell everybody, "Hey, listen, we need to elevate things," you know, when
Restore some dignity.
we gotta we gotta do that.
And then you say,
And then you go out on the campaign, like literally every time this man opens his mouth, he does the things.
he says,
You know, he says the things, but when he's like, we're gonna restore the dignity and we're gonna raise the bar, and then he goes out there and he's like, you're full of shit.
and I'm gonna take your AR-14.
What?
You don't need AR-14s.
What are you doing? What are you
Dude,
doing? You guys, I
guys.
can't wait. I told my husband last night, I'm like, I can't wait for this guy to be in a debate against Trump. Because
He's going down for real.
He's going down.
He's going,
It's like,
he's going down for real.
because you guys, listen, you want to feel sorry for him because he actually has dementia, right?
Yeah.
But if Democrats are willing to put this guy up against Trump,
What are you gonna do?
what are you going to do?
By the way, speaking of that, Tucker, remember how we made fun of how Crystal Ball spoke to Ashley Judd that one time?
MSNBC. Crystal Ball is her name. That's her actual
That's her
name.
actual name.
Her parents
And
gave her
she-
that name.
She is a Democrat, but she was on with Tucker last night, and Tucker was asking her to comment on Joe Biden's dementia. And she was like, listen, there is a clear difference between how the Joe Biden that debated Paul Ryan.
Yeah.
Right? There's a huge difference between that Joe Biden and today's Joe Biden. And if you try to deny that, you're in denial.
You're
Like,
totally
you're just in denial.
And your brain is decayed from TDS. Like, you just have such hatred for Donald Trump that you're willing to do anything and put anybody up. And you have attached Joe Biden to Obama and what you think is going to be like the Obama legacy. And guess what? Ain't gonna happen, because he is gonna fail miserably in a debate against Trump. It's gonna be painful, but also a joy to watch.
It's going to be an absolute delight.
I'm gonna get popcorn. I'm gonna make an event of it. I'm gonna be so excited to watch that debate. And it's not because I take joy in watching somebody that has dementia lose. It's because they are doing this willingly. Like, they're doing this on purpose, with purpose. Why are they doing this?
They have plumb run out of options.
But they had all the options. They had like a gajillion options, including options that don't include white old men. And then they're like, this is the option that we're going to go with. Well, congratulations, but y'all are dumb for real.
Tucker also showed like a montage of all of these different liberal, like MSNBC, CNN hosty type of people complaining about how they were down to just two old white men candidates. And what Tucker's point was, and this was a good one, was to say, Tulsi is still in this race.
Yeah.
And if you want to talk about what real sexism and misogyny looks like, you're completely erasing her. Like, you're just ignoring the fact that she continues to exist in the race.
Totally. They've absolutely put her in a corner. For real.
I mean, to be fair, I've often forgotten that
We've
she's
all
in the
forgotten
race.
because they've made us forget.
But if they want to
They've made us
complain
forget.
about sexism and misogyny, they need to look inward.
Because
right?
they've changed the rules as they've gone. They've moved the goalposts and changed the rules to completely make us forget about her. Because they're like, oh, just forget that
she's inconvenient.
We don't want her to be here. We don't want her to be here. And she's kind of a badass. And they're like, well, no, they're there. We want the old, rich white dudes. That's what we want.
I mean, we don't want one of them because the crazy socialists.
What do you got?
Everybody seems to be so. I will say this about the left. Man, when they decide to rally, they rally hard,
Yeah,
right?
they
Because
do.
no one liked Joe Biden 2 weeks ago, and now all of a sudden he's the guy. Like, he's the guy they're all propping
This is
up.
what they do.
They rally like nobody else
Yeah,
rallies.
I mean, it's just like they did in 2016. They just did. I mean, it's so blatantly obvious. And then you have people like Donna Brazile, and she's like, "This is what democracy looks like. We're democracy. You guys don't understand democracy, so go straight to hell." What? What are you talking about? You crazy person?
Yeah.
This isn't democracy. Y'all are totally fixing it. This is absolutely rigged.
And I do think I mean, I hope that the Bernie bros stay angry enough at their own establishment that they just sit this one out and that they don't rally to Biden's side like so many of the establishment people have, right?
Yeah.
So, and has it ever happened in the history of our country that someone who's running for president has just openly said, I'm going to be freaking too old at the end of my first term to run again?
Yeah.
That's insane.
And I think it was I'm sorry, hi Angie. I think it was Ashley that said, "Oh yes, the party of women." It's because sarcastically, because it's not the party of women. Because you have people like Joe Biden saying, I think it's Joe Biden or no Bernie. Bernie said the other day, "Well, of course, I'm going to pick a woman as my VP."
Yeah,
because,
they both have said that.
Because vagina.
Because that's all because of course, this is all they think, because it has nothing to do with qualifications.
Right.
And how completely insulting is that for women? So insulting. It's not about what we can do, right? It's about just putting us in there, just plucking us out and putting us in there because of our lady parts. This is all they care about.
It is the most insulting and sexist attitude ever.
It's so gross.
But of course, there's going to be liberal women who are like, "Oh my God, he's such a feminist! Look at he picked a woman."
So gross.
great.
These people are so gross. Oh my God. You know what I can't wait? I can't wait for Nikki Haley to become the first woman president of the United States as a Republican. It's going to be so freaking
Like
awesome.
someone actually worthy.
Exactly. Someone worthy and awesome and Republican. It's going to be so great.
Now, I did see some speculation on the interwebs yesterday that because of this whole coronavirus thing and because Mike Pence is leading that charge, this would be a very good time for Trump to actually decide to move him into a different role.
But he said that during the press conference. He's like, I'm not going to do that. Do you remember him saying that
I
during
know,
the press conference?
But you know how
he's like that would be disloyal.
Well, I still think there's this is I'm just reading this, right? Like this is what people are saying. This would be the time because this is a national emergency essentially, and since Mike Pence is leading that charge, it could be a way for Trump to not be disloyal, but to simply say your talents are best suited for this crisis. I'm going to go ahead and choose Nikki as my running mate.
Yeah.
And just see
what
happens.
People are saying that, but but
I mean, because that would be a remarkable thing, right? Because Pence would still be part of the administration. He would just be in a different role, and then we would have ourselves a woman.
Listen,
VP.
you know I would love that. Oh, yeah. Because then she'd just slip right into that presidential role.
Exactly.
In 2024.
It would
be fantastic.
Yeah.
But he's talked about that though, and just in the past couple weeks. In the past week, he said that would be disloyal, you know? So we'll see.
Might get some talking to.
Yeah, Nikki Haley 2024. Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. Her and who's that guy? He's the guy that works out a lot. Is it Jim Jordan?
Yeah. The wrestler guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Jordan would be awesome as a VP.
He is a bulldog.
Wouldn't he be a good VP?
That would be an interesting
it would be
choice.
Aren't they?
Sure.
Where's he from? Is he South?
He's Ohio.
Is he Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a Southern accent though, doesn't he? Does he have a Southern accent? No.
I mean, I think he's cash, right? Like, he just speaks in a very casual way.
He makes me think of the South when I.
Are you thinking of Doug Collins?
Maybe I'm thinking of Doug Collins.
I don't think he works out though.
No, he doesn't work. He doesn't work out.
Also, Hunter Biden apparently is using the coronavirus as a way to escape his court dates to deal with his paternity issues. So I love this, right? He's like, listen, I can't travel because I can't because of the virus.
Oh my God.
I mean, anyway, so that's what's happening. The virus is getting worse. We should probably mention.
We have a lot of stories about that today.
Don't touch your face.
Just don't touch your face, you guys. Don't touch other people's faces. Don't touch your face.
Don't touch any faces.
It's you can't get hand sanitizer. You can't get toilet paper apparently, because apparently you pooping has a lot to do with this virus.
Right. Did you guys hear that in Iran, 44 people killed themselves because they heard that if you drink straight up alcohol, it will kill the virus? So they did it because they heard the rumor, and now they're dead. Because you can't do that. You can't drink the straight up alcohol. That's like a danger, right?
Yeah.
So now they're dead, not from coronavirus, but because they're idiots who bought into this ridiculous rumor.
Yeah, don't do that.
There was also a rumor saying that if you do cocaine, you will cure yourself. Don't do cocaine.
Mm-mm.
Don't do that.
No.
Also, the Tito's Vodka had to release a statement saying, listen, we're not going to cure your coronavirus. We would like to believe that,
but you can use vodka as a hand sanitizer.
Well, that's what they're fighting back against, though. They're saying it requires a certain amount, like a certain percentage of alcohol to be effective, and it's not.
Yeah.
That's not what they are.
But you can also use it just for fun.
I mean, you can use it to make yourself feel better about everything that's happening with
just
coronavirus.
as a cocktail agent.
But, like, don't, overdo it.
No. You never want to overdo it.
And also consider a margarita.
Consider a margarita. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, but we got a margarita machine. We got a margarita machine from Joseph. It's freaking awesome. There's an ice crusher in it.
I mean,
what more can you ask for?
What is even
To me,
happening?
I feel like that fights the coronavirus. Listen, don't quote us on that. We're not doctors. We're not professional MDs.
There is a headline that says the tax day could be postponed. The
my God.
Yeah. The Treasury is considering pushing back the April 15th deadline because of coronavirus. And the cases in the United States have now gone beyond 1,000, and there have been 31 deaths in the United States. Now, a lot of those are from that one nursing home, unfortunately. Is that in
Washington?
Washington State, yeah.
Washington.
So that is the latest on how this is. Listen, I just want to see Billie Eilish in a couple weeks. If she could just not cancel her show, that would be great.
People are saying that you can't get toilet paper at Costco? What is going on?
People are afraid they're going to be holed up in their homes, and they just want to have like a huge amount of toilet paper on hand.
I don't understand. The toilet paper thing is it's perplexing. I don't even understand that. It's just really bizarre. And now Harvard is saying, okay, everybody, it's students, don't come back after spring break.
It's not just Harvard. It's Purdue. It's IU. It's right here in our state. They're like, we're just going to do some online classes from here on out. Cool.
And some of the public schools around here are saying, just, don't come back after spring break. Okay, well, here's the ramifications of that. Like, parents have to find a way to take care of their kids. So if they still are going to their companies, they're going to their job every day, then they're like, hello?
Yeah.
Some of us work. We have to figure out a way to take care of our kids.
And like actually continue to have an economy. I mean, we can't just all
shut down.
Right. I mean, this is just crazy. So anyway, that's what's going on with the coronavirus. Apparently, Andrew Yang has endorsed Joe Biden on live TV and has said to Bernie Sanders, "Get out."
Oh, really?
I'm bringing you into this.
What do you got? You can't tell me to leave. It's a free country.
Well, he's saying that the math isn't there.
Oh my God. So he's trying to do math now? That's really cute.
I know.
With his AR-14. He's trying to do that.
Yeah, you guys, you know what's so funny about that whole Joe Biden thing, like screaming at the guy and saying that he's full of shit, is that there are people on the left who are trying to defend his behavior
and say that he's like he's
strong.
He's strong.
He's strong, and he's able to push back against the bullies.
He's super strong with all of his like Secret Service around him, isn't he?
I mean,
yeah,
he's an idiot.
Yeah,
this is not strength. This is just you're saying that you're going to take somebody's AR-14. That's
it's not
strong.
It's not strength, especially when he's surrounded by like armed guards.
Yeah.
Right. And he has dementia. He's not strong. Yeah. He's going to go back and he's going to have to like, drink his vegetables. It's not strong. It's not.
I think that's all we have for this morning.
I think Uber has a new feature. We're talking about that today because listen, I never take Uber because I'm always afraid of.
It's very rapey. It seems like.
I feel like it's rapey too. I know that people are going to disagree with me. There's a lot of people out there that take it. Our kids take it. Our older kids take it.
My sister takes it.
Everybody takes it. I feel like my husband's like, you're being ridiculous. It's just Uber. Don't be dumb. But I'm afraid of taking it. Anyways, Uber has a new feature where you can call, and they have it in the cars where you can call if you're in an emergency situation. And I'm kind of like, well, this is cool.
Well, why couldn't you do that already though?
Well, I think it's like they have it in the cars now, like they're providing it or something like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. I need to read it.
I definitely do too. But this isn't our show lineup. That we're not prepared
but we need it. But it's kind of cool though. It's kind of cool.
Which is why we need to go.
Because they say they want, but they say it's something about they're providing people with tools. So if something should go wrong, they're doing this in the cars. It's a new feature that's available. It's like some sort of a text to 911 feature that they're providing in the cars that are actually driving you around. So you think that it would be something that people would already have their own cell phones, but it's something that they're providing in the cars. So I'm like, okay, well, so you know that you are safe in those Uber cars, no matter what.
It's not going to change my mind.
I kind of feel like it's not going to change my mind either.
Nope. I'm still not going to take it.
I'm still a little bit freaked out about it too. So anyway, so that is that. You guys, I don't know if you know this, but we got a margarita machine.
This is from Joseph Basanta.
It's from Joseph. If you're out there, thank you.
Thank you
so
for
much.
sending us so many presents, you guys.
And somebody asked us for our address. A couple comments back. Somebody asked us for our mailing address here. I don't know why you need it, but if you need it, it's 40 Monument Circle, Indianapolis, Indiana,
46204.
Thank you.
And you put attention to the chicks on the right. You can also put WIBC, which is our radio station, if you want to send us whatever it is that you're sending us, like a margarita machine.
You don't need to send us a margarita
But you don't
machine.
need to send us presents, you guys.
No.
It's too much.
But we do like mail. We love getting mail from people.
Yeah, if you
people
want to
write
send us
us
a letter.
letters. Yeah, just don't put anthrax in it.
Yeah, if you could just not
Don't
poison
put
it.
like
that would be
rice
really
in
good.
or anything like that because people, it's bad.
And
Okay.
I'm always just like, I'm just going to open it. Look, it's a bag.
She totally
of
does
I'll
that.
totally die
Yeah,
by
she'll
ricin.
do-
That or like a wild animal.
She's going to get mauled by a meerkat. That's how I think she's going to
Meerkats
die.
are very tiny. They're
Yeah.
not going to maul me.
still feel like
and I happen to be a meerkat whisperer.
I feel like a rabid one's going to kill her. That's how she's going to die. I feel like I'm accurate on that.
Rob, you're just in time
Say
to bring
goodbye.
it in.
We're going to bring it in, everybody. Bring it in. Bring it in. You guys, happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.